G'day warbanders, and welcome back to another video where I dissect another game that I like in my Steam library, and that is called Xenonauts 2. Now I haven't really showcased these type of games, these XCOM type games, because I'm not sure if they fit the channel or not, but XCOM or Xenonauts is a game about defending against an alien invasion. And importantly, why I like this game is it has the merge of the tactical and the strategic. Okay, Xenonauts 2 is a faithful successor to the 90s game XCOM with the dash, UFO Defense. And you know, I feel the original XCOM is way more better than the Firaxis XCOMs. Don't get me wrong, I still play Firaxis XCOM, but XCOM UFO Defense was the best one because it had lots of simulation in the shooting. It had multiple bases like right here, and it also has an air war component, a much more in-depth air war component. And Xenonauts 2 is basically the older game but way more better. Okay, it does have some design differences, and you know, the game is set in a Cold War setting, so we are sort of playing as a shadow organization, trying to prevent the Cold War at the start, but then you slowly become, you know, official and take control of defending Earth from extra dimensional aliens. So that's the lore. I think it's a really interesting lore. Xenonauts has always had interesting alien lore, and the key thing is that, you know, you're managing multiple bases. You can see this is my main base. Have aircraft. Aircraft's a crucial component of this game. I'm chasing down a cruiser that's loaded with civilians and retaliation. So the entire point of the game is to keep panic low from the aliens, because the aliens are going to keep coming with UFOs, and you basically have to play this air game where you're defending Earth with your aircraft. And I'll just show you the air combat really quickly. I got these upgraded Phantoms with torpedoes, like the higher level torpedoes. I've stopped this campaign because, like, I've just reached a point where I've lost. Not lost, but I've just taken heavy casualties in attacking this orbital station that you have to kill. You can see here my casualty list is huge because, you know, I'm still bad at this game. Like, I'm still bad at it. I have 200 hours in Xenonauts 1. I have another 200 hours in this game, and I'm still taking losses because you will lose soldiers in this game. Aliens just turn around the corner and go, bam, you're dead. Bam, bam. You know, it's just... It can sometimes be a frustrating game because XCOM games, they are mainly revolve around chance. So I'm going to load up, just going to show you the air combat because that's like the most coolest part of this game, is it has an in-depth, you know, air combat system. It's still in work in progress, but let's see if we can chase down this cruiser. And this is one of the biggest cruisers they can field. We got like this, we got great aircraft, so this is not going to be a hard one. Again, I'm just showcasing the mechanics here. You can see that we're versing a big giant cruiser here, and I like to spread it out. You can put them in these deployment zones. This one has a turret that can move on 360 degrees, and hopefully our Phantom can just like tank the hits and like move in. One of our fighters here is a bit damaged from a previous encounter, so there's persistence in the mechanics, but we'll see if we can deal with this. You really have to micromanage the air combat, which is a good thing and bad thing. So the air combat is very engaging because, you know, if you make one more move, like because the alien ships are generally more powerful, more meaty, they can take you down in a couple of shots. And you know, this Phantom, he can take it. I can flip him around. And we were trying to close the distance with our planes here. We're going to take some damage, but I'm fine with that. And it's dead. It's dropped dead in the water, and we killed it. It is late game right now. I'm in day 255. This is veteran difficulty. But as I said before, I scrapped this campaign because I've just taken way too many losses. Because when I went to attack the station that you have to take out to progress the campaign, it's like, it's a mission where it's timed, and timed missions in this game, I don't really like them. I understand why they're in, but, you know, time missions, you know, they add some different gameplay mechanics you have to do, and that's fine with me. So that's the air combat, you know, a bit simplistic still, but it's much more in depth than just, you know, a dice roll like in other XCOM games. And I'm just going to show you some tactical combat. This is where I've tried to go into the alien, you know, alien station. I'm going to pull that up, and I'm just going to show you some tactical combat. I love Xenonauts 2 for its usage of the TU system, which stands for time units. Okay, because in Firaxis XCOM, you only get 2 actions. One to move or shoot. You know, it's very simplistic, and just a dice roll with some modifiers, and that's it. Here in Xenonauts 2, you have lots of options. Okay, the main component of the game is throwing smoke down and flashbangs and positioning. Okay, there's lots more detail with the unit movement. And in this mission, we have to move quickly and sabotage the computer desks. I won't play out the whole mission. I'm just going to show you the mechanics of the game. So you can see I have a Gauss rifle with 20 shots. And the key thing of this game is the inventory system, where each soldier has his own stats, his own strength, which tells you how much he can hold, his accuracy, his reflexes. So when he's moving, there's a chance that the alien can get reaction fire. So similar to Overwatch. Then you have the bravery, which influences if a soldier is susceptible to alien psionic attacks. Interestingly, in Xenonauts 2, you actually don't get access to psionics, which makes sense because, you know, we're humans. We don't have telekinesis or something like that. So I really like that. And then we got our sniper rifles, we got shotguns, and we got our normal rifles. I got a mix of shotguns, and I got a machine gun here as well, which adds suppression. I'm not going to play the game like normally. I'm just going to show you the individual mechanics because I've already lost this battle. Like, I don't like save scumming. So, and I've already played this battle out and I lost pretty hard. So this game is very difficult when you play on the higher settings. As you can see, there's an alien up there, and I have a 76% hit chance. And you can see that the cover affects the hit chance. There's a Nova move bonus. You can see the breakdown, the bottom left right there, intervening objects. So there's a lot of things you have to consider when you're taking your shot here. And even when it's a percentage chance, that's just an estimate on where the shot's going to go. So I can shoot, and luckily it hit the alien. Nice. Okay. And then we got another one over here with a plasma gun. That's pretty low level tech right now. But the shot is actually simulated, so even if it misses, there's still a chance it can hit something else. Okay, so if there's a bunch of aliens grouped up and you shoot like a machine gun, it's going to hit all the aliens if they're close together. So I really like that in Xenonauts 2, unlike Firaxis XCOM, where it's just like a one and done thing. Okay, I miss. Okay, next dude. Like here, you have way more options. You can simulate sort of the volume of fire, suppression. Moving in with my shotguns and all that, and you can see that the movement is very different to other XCOM games. Okay, so you have this fine unit control here where I can move up, check out buildings, and the amount of TUs you have is how much, you know, reactions you get to the enemy. So say if an enemy runs up around this corner and I have a lot of TUs, potentially that soldier will get reaction fire. Okay, I'm just going to play this game really stupidly right now just to show you all the mechanics. We've got a machine gun here. Let's see if I can show you the machine gun. Again, I damaged the alien. You can see the shots went everywhere, and it even hit one of my own dudes. So that's actually the simulation in progress right there with the shots. And sadly, it didn't suppress the alien, so he's sitting there behind cover, going to shoot soon. So we're going to move up our shotgunners. We got a Wraith, I think it's called. So this one can shoot and cloak. So when it cloaks, it's hard to hit. You have to get closer to it to have to see it. And yeah, I have lots of armor. I have some decent gear right now. And yeah, we're just going to try and like shoot this dude. Again, I missed. You can see I hit the wall there. See what we can do here. This is a teleporter, so this is not in Firaxis XCOM. There's actually teleporters. Don't mind me playing bad here, okay? I'm just showcasing what you can do in this game. I instantly killed him, and then he instantly dies. So you just get one-shotted, okay? That's how deadly this game is, okay? You can see that this guy, he has one pistol. He one-shots all my units, and one shot, like, okay? Because like the damage is randomized from like 100% to 200%. So, you know, you can get lucky shots in this game that can just one-shot your units. So that was me showcasing the damage mechanic, okay? And in this situation, we probably want to like throw smoke. So if I was playing this seriously, I would pop some smoke to cover my advance, like in real life, okay? Because I don't want that that high accuracy unit there that has 65 accuracy. It can kill me in one shot. So popping smoke is a good choice here. This is not in other XCOM games where you can cover your approach with smoke and move in. I got gas mask, so I can move in the smoke without inhaling the smoke and dropping unconscious. So there's, you know, there's multiple things in this game I really like that, like the, you know, these realistic elements of fire and maneuver. As you can see here, there's an alien on my right here I didn't see. So you got to watch your corners in this game. You can't just, like, the maps are huge, okay? And this is a risk management game. So if you're moving about like I'm doing haphazardly right now, an alien can just sit in the corner and shoot you in the ass. Like it's that hardcore, this game, right? And the smoke is good, like in this situation, because like you want to try and advance quickly and not get annihilated, because we want to actually get all this, you know, these computer chips to sabotage the base, or the all bombardment station that they got here, because it's part of the story of the game. I don't know why I don't have this dude with gear. I forgot to give him gear, but it doesn't matter. I'm just showing the mechanics. I'm not actually playing seriously, because if I did, I'd just get annihilated. Because, you know, I don't feel good playing this out because I've already lost it. I'm just, yeah. So we'll end the turn and see what the aliens do. Okay, you'll see that the AI is pretty decent. Like, it will do smart things. Like this, he throws a grenade. This is... So, you know, spacing is very important in this game. So you can see that I made a mistake there, bunching up all my dudes, and he just threw a grenade and did some pretty good damage. Hit me through smoke, which is pretty lucky. And then the robot's coming up to take a shot. I tanked the damage. Okay, so armor in this game is not really gonna save you. So if you're ever playing this game, don't think armor is gonna save you. It's literally a mitigation tool. Like, it's the best chance of not dying is not to get hit. That's your number one tip in this game. If you want to get killed, you don't want to get hit. Okay, you got to hide behind corners and stuff. But right now in this situation, I can't really hide. But the enemy here, you know, he's sort of in the open here, so that's a nice easy kill there. You suppress. You can see that's the suppressing mechanic. So when they're suppressed, they can't really move that much, and they can still shoot, but their TUs are reduced. So that's a number right here. And one of my units is bleeding, so that's not good. See, we'll try and kill him. See, the lizard dudes are very tanky. They take so many shots, it's kind of insane. You can see here that there's so many enemy units on me right now. I'm playing so haphazardly. I'm just showing you. One shot at that alien right there with a sniper rifle. Again, snipers in this game are very overpowered right now in the current build of the game, Milestone 5, because these sniper rifles, you get 100% chance shots. So 100% chance gives you, you know, just like it ensures you get the kill, okay, with sniper rifles. Of course, your movement is not that great. Like, you can't really move and shoot with it too much. But when you're on a map like this with so much open space, you know, it's a very good weapon to bring on. Of course, every weapon has its, you know, strengths. But the sniper rifle, I think, is the best weapon in the game. By far, it's always been the best weapon in the Xenonauts games, especially Xenonauts 1. But in Xenonauts 1, you had a 95% chance to hit. In this, you have 100%. So the game has been sort of streamlined in that sense, but the depth is still there. So I'm going to log out of this game right now and show you more of the strategic layer. So yeah, the game is all about risk management. The game is all about, you know, fighting an enemy that's stronger than you, has better tech than you, has better, you know, abilities, has mind control. Like, that's what XCOM's about, is the guerrilla warfare against a superior enemy with superior tech. And you can see here that we have research. I've researched a ton of things. The research tree in this game is pretty big. The artwork is amazing. Plasma guns, fusion weapons, you know, all different UFOs. So all these UFOs, they have different missions they do. So these cruisers, they're the biggest ones they have so far. I think they also have battleships coming in soon. As the invasion progresses, they get more. The aliens get more access to bigger UFOs. So, you know, your abductors are really annoying because they have huge crews. And this bomber, there's also bomber squadrons that bomb your regions, and they cause lots of panic damage. So there's two components to the game you gotta be careful about. You got to win the tactical game. You also got to win the air game. If your air game is shit, you can't get resources. Okay, the resources in this game are mainly alloys and aluminium. Okay, so that's your energy resource and your metal resource. So very similar to the old XCOM games, just renamed. Okay, you also have your autopsy, so I can find out what the aliens do. But I like to do these like at the very end when I've researched all the important stuff. If I was playing this seriously right now, after sabotage, I'll go for my heavy gas weaponry, or I'd go for fusion weaponry. That's the next tier of weapons, because you want DPS in this game like crazy. Like, armor is just a noob trap, I think. Like, armor, like, it's good, it's nice to have. Armor is nice to have in this game, but you can't really expect it to save your guys in this game, because it's a 200% dice roll. So if the aliens roll like a 200%, like a full max roll, it's like your guy's dead regardless, even if he has armor. So again, it really enforces that positional play, like hiding behind buildings and, you know, stepping out and shooting. You know, lots of depth in the game. And I'll show you the armory here. So you can see here I can customize all my troops. I have all these different weapons here. You start out with ballistics and you so level up, and I think the highest weapon tier you can get is fusion weapons. Right now I'm trying to build up my fusion weapons, but you know, I'm going to restart the campaign soon, probably on the hardest difficulty, because I want to win this game on Commander. And you can see that I've upgraded my dropship to the bigger one, so you can get pretty huge squad sizes in this game. Yeah, you can hold about 12 soldiers, so that's a massive amount of soldiers. I believe the original XCOM had way more soldiers than that. I think 14 maybe, I can't remember. But yeah, basically Xenonauts 2 is an amazing game. A lot of criticism about this game really is just like, oh, it's too similar to Xenonauts 1. I'm like, no, it's not similar to Xenonauts 1. If you play Xenonauts 2 and you play it like Xenonauts 1, you're gonna get rolled. You can't, they've changed the game like in multiple ways, especially with the new additions, like these module systems, like the armor. Like the whole thing's been overhauled. Okay, it's still the same sort of style of game. We're defending Earth from aliens, right? But the whole, you know, balancing has been changed. Like the money's way more tighter. The game is much more faster to play than the Xenonauts 1. Your base management is a little bit different. So you have these adjacency bonuses, which sort of boost your stuff with your living space and all that. And yeah, what else can I sort of talk about this game? You have your troop management here. What I love about the older XCOM games is that you're not really concerned about the individuals, okay? They're more like goons. I like to treat my soldiers as goons, like disposable. So they're really forgettable in that sense. So the customization of troops is not really that like present. Like you don't really care about the troops, because look at how many dudes I've lost. Like I lost Sergeant Major Goon. I remember naming him Sergeant Major Goon. He fell in battle in Latin America, missing in action. So I left him behind. So, you know, you do like, it's a good thing and bad thing. All right. So you don't really care about your troops, but it makes it feel more realistic because it's, you know, it's about fighting a war against aliens. And when you're fighting a, you know, war against aliens, it's like everyone's on the front line. It's all 40k. Everyone's got to do their part. And if you drop dead in the field, like, you know, we just get another goon, right? It doesn't matter. Some people would really like to get attached to their soldiers, but I don't in this game. I just find it better that way and it makes me less frustrated. And yeah, guys, that's Xenonauts 2 in a nutshell. Very cool game. Get it on sale. If you want to see more types of videos or more videos on Xenonauts 2, I can happily do more, especially guides, because I've played these games for like hundreds of hours. I don't know what I just did there. Oh, I just decommissioned my base. What the fuck happened there? Ah, oh, never mind. This is just me. This is just an older save that I don't really care about anyway. But yeah, get Xenonauts 2. If you want to see more content, please like and subscribe. I'll give you lots of content on this. See ya, bye.